Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ya Rabbi lakal hamdu kama yambawi li jalali wajhika wa azimi sultani. Allahumma rabbana lakal hamdu bima khalaqtana wa razaqtana wa hadaitana wa farrajta anna. Allahumma lakal hamdu bil iman wa lakal hamdu bil islam wa lakal hamdu bil Quran. Amma ba'd. فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا وعملا متقبلا ورزقا طيبا آمين يا رب العالمين اللهم ثبتنا عند الموت بلا إله إلا الله آمين يا رب العالمين اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. So today's lesson, lesson number 10, and we are not going to do any lesson today. Rather, we are going to build on our status of an ism and few more things about pronouns we are going to talk about, inshallah. So if you guys remember that status of an ism, we said that okay, there is going to be two dhammas or one dhamma, right? Dhammatain or just one dhamma. If it has al, then obviously it's not gonna take two dhammas. It's gonna take just one dhamma, right? In that case, it's gonna be we are going to consider that ism as a rafa, right? Okay, what about nasab status? How we are going to recognize nasab status?
Fatah or fatatain.
Fatatain or fatha, very good, right? In that case, we're gonna say, okay, this is nasab. And what is the sign for being jar?
Kasratain.
Kasratain or kasra, right? Today we are going to know that actually this tanween sign or one haraka or dhamma, fatha and kasra, basically this is one way to know the status of an ism, and we are going to give it that this is how we are that ism has an ending sound. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say over here, that we can find out the status of an ism in two ways. How many ways?
Two ways.
One is called ending sound, which we already learned, alhamdulillah. And second one we are going to learn today.
Ending combination.
Okay, and that is called ending combination. So now if I ask you how many ways to find out a status of an ism, what should be your answer?
Two.
What are they?
Ending sound and ending combination.
Ending sound and ending combination. And ending sound, alhamdulillah, we know already. And we need to remember that ending sound gonna happen only when ism is single. When there is ism mufrad, one single ism. Okay, so when there is one single ism, then we can have ending sound at it. For example, kitabun, right? Or kitaban, or kitabin, right? So if I ask you, what is
I told
the
her to
status
stay in your room, go sleep. She took medicine, I said rest.
Sajda, you need to
It's okay.
mute
Just let her
yourself.
relax.
So kitabun, we're gonna say that, okay, this is Rafa, right? And I'm gonna say that this is ending sound. This ending sound is telling me that this is Rafa. Okay, kitaban, this ending sound is telling me that this is Nasab. Kitabin, this ending sound is telling me that this is jar in status. Okay, make sense?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
So
Yes.
the ism gonna be one single ism mufrid. But we know that, okay, ism can be singular, it could be dual, or it could be plural, right?
Yes.
So when ism is singular, we're gonna find out its status by ending sound. But when ism is dual or plural, then we have to see the ending combination. Okay, this ending combination is going to let us know that, okay, if this ism is Rafa, Nasab or Jar. And what is this ending combination? This is all we are going to talk about today. So singular we all know, right? Now comes dual. After singular, we're gonna take a dual. For dual in Arabic, how we can make anything dual? And when I say anything, it means living plus non-living. So it doesn't matter if something is living or non-living. If I wanna make it dual, I need to just do one thing. And what is that one thing? I need to add alif noon at the end of that anism to make it Rafa, Rafa and dual, basically. Dual and Rafa. And then plural and Rafa, I need to add waw noon. Plural and Rafa, right? And then for plural, another combination is Atun, Alif and Tun. Why two plural? Why two combination for plural? Any idea?
Masculine and feminine.
Masculine and feminine.
Yes, exactly. Masculine and feminine. So Una would be basically we're gonna dedicate it for masculine, and Atun we can dedicate for ladies, for feminine. Okay, so just let's stick to dual now. So for dual, what I said, we need to add alif noon. I'm gonna give you a word. Kitab we have over here, right? So as per the formula, we have the word kitabun. This is singular. And now I wanna say two books. So I need to add alif and noon.
Kitabani.
Okay.
Kitabani.
Now, can I do can I pronounce it with tanween if I wanna add alif with it, alif noon?
No.
No, right?
No.
So I need to make some changes with alif. We know what does alif like? What is alif's preference? Fatha,
Mhm.
right? So alif like, oh, okay. So alif like fatha, right? So I need to add fatha over here. And then I'm gonna add alif. And I'm gonna add noon. And noon need to have a kasra. You need to remember that, kitabani. Okay, so two books would be kitabani. Now, you're not gonna say, okay, this is having a kasra, so this is jar in status. Can we say that?
No.
No.
Before we jump to the conclusion, okay, we need to check that is there any combination,
No.
right? So always you're gonna look for combination first before you say that this is just kasra or just dhamma or just fatha, so this is ending sound. So basically we're not gonna jump to the conclusion this is ending sound unless we have checked the combination. So ani is the combination to make anything dual, and that is its rafa version. So kitabani. Now if I give you the word Muslim, right? So kitab was non-living thing. Now I'm taking living thing. So muslimun, I'm gonna add alif noon, right?
Libani.
With alif noon, I need to make a change. I cannot have these fathatain, right? So and alif like fatha. Oh, sorry, dhammatain, right? So I need to remove these dhammas. I need to put a fatha because alif like fatha, right? Without this fatha, I cannot even pronounce that. I cannot. Can I pronounce if I put kasra on mim?
So alif like fatha on it or before the letter
Before it,
alif?
before it,
Okay.
right? Otherwise, we cannot pronounce it. If I put kasra over here, let's say, if I put dhamma first, right? And I add alif noon, can I pronounce that?
No.
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 I need to, because it has dhamma, I need to have wow instead to pronounce that, right? Right?
Ji.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I need to make some changes. This meme need to have a fatha because of alif. And then noon. And this noon always will have a kasra. Muslimani. Right? So this is ending combination, and that is what kind of combination? Because their combination could be rafa combination, nasab or jar. So this is
Two
rafa
are rough.
combination.
Rafa.
Yeah. So this is two rafa. Okay. So this is how we are going to understand that. Muslimani. Like muallimani. If I give you the word muallim, right? Muallimun, and now I say, okay, make two muallim. Right? So you will say muallimani, right? Kalamun.
I saw him here.
Kalamun.
This one, no?
Salamani.
Kalimah.
Kalamani. Very good. Baitun.
That's it. I
Baitani.
Baitani. Right? So this is how it will work, okay? So that is our ani combination.
Lala, andala. Sister, I have a question.
Whose mic is on? Mehreen, can you take care of that, please?
Yeah, Ustad, I muted him.
Okay, so muallimani. Now, una combination. Okay, for plural, we need to add wow noon. So again, with okay, something about this una combination. This ani combination, I said that could be for living and non-living, right? Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Whatever you're gonna make two, you are going to just add alif noon and that's it. But this una combination is only going to be dedicated for living things. Okay. So for kitab, if I have the word kitab, can I say kitabuna?
No, it's not the living verb.
Right? I cannot say kitabuna. But I can say muslimuna. Right?
Yes.
Muslimuna. So again, I have Muslim word and then I'm gonna add wow noon. Muslimuna. And you need to remember muna. We're not gonna say Muslimun. Right? We're not gonna say Muslimuni. We are saying Muslimuna. So we need to be understanding these combination really well. So this una combination is only for living things. Then we have another combination. Obviously, we have this is basically una is we're gonna dedicate for masculine. So now we need feminine version. So feminine version gonna be atun. And these are all I'm talking about rafa status. Okay, so atun, rafa status. So what could be the example? I have the word muslimatun.
Muslimatun.
Tun.
So muslimatun, one lady.
Muslim.
Muslimatun is
Muslima.
one lady. And I'm gonna
Muslimatani.
say lot of Muslim ladies or group of Muslim ladies, right?
Muslimat.
So I'm gonna say
Muslimatun.
muslimatun. So I'm gonna put fatha over here. Muslim. Muslim. Okay, sorry. I need to take
Okay.
this tamar away. Okay, so this tamar away. Why? Because that was the sign. Basically, this is singular. But now I need to make plural, right? So I'm gonna add, even I do not have to change any haraka. It's already ma over there, right? So I'm gonna just add atun, and that makes it muslimatun. Okay,
Okay.
so this is how that would work. And same idea is muallimatun, right? So muallima and then muallimatun. Okay, so that was, and let's see, we are going to talk more about it. How to find the status of an ism? By two ways, right? So remember, ending sound and ending combination. Ending sound, when I say ending sound, what does that mean?
An un in
Fatha dhamma kasra.
Rafa nasab.
Okay, now I want to hear that ending sound is related to mufrid ism. Okay, so all these un, an, in, these are ending sound, and we are going to see them at the end of what? A mufrid ism, one singular ism, right?
Yes.
And what does ending combination refers to?
dual and plural.
Plural,
Dual
plural.
and plural. Okay, so if we are looking at the status of any dual or plural, then we should be able to find out the combination, what kind of combination it is having, right? So kitabani, two books, or muslimuna, group of Muslims, right? So now kitabani is dual, you're gonna say dual and rafa, right? For muslimuna, you're gonna say this is plural and rafa, and both are ending combinations.
Combination.
Clear?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay,
Sister,
now
I have a
If
question,
the
sister.
plural is non-living, then we will do the same thing. As if
we,
sayyatun.
we are getting towards it. Just wait.
Okay.
Sister,
Okay,
I have a
now,
question.
Hmm?
The thing, if we write Muslimani, alif is attached to mim is attached, alif is attached to mim, then we not need to put the fatha.
Sorry, which one you are talking about?
Dual Muslimani.
Yes.
Mim, alif is attached to mim, then we don't need to put the fatha there. Muslima.
On, no, yeah, we are going to put fatha on meme, right?
Ji.
Muslimani. So this is
Muslima.
how we are going to write
Yeah. Then we.
Muslima
Oh, okay. Okay.
mani.
Ji. Yeah.
This is
Then.
how we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we need to memorize this chart. Okay. So
Okay.
this chart, Muslimatun, this is how you are going to memorize. Muslimatun, which is Rafa. Muslimatan. Okay, why I'm starting with feminine? Sorry. We need to start over here. Muslimun, Rafa. Musliman, Nasab. Muslimin, Jar. right? And that is ending
Sound.
Ending sound.
Ending
sound.
sound.
Why? Because they are
Because
mufrid ism.
mufrid
Ism
They're mufrad.
mufrad.
Exactly. Now comes our musanna. What is the name for pair or dual? Musanna.
Musan.
Okay, we need to get used to these terms as well, right? So this one is called mufrid or mufridun, right? And that is called musanna. Musanna. Or with oops. Musanna. Okay, so this is how you are going to write it down. So mufrid and musanna. Now musanna, muslimani is rafa. Muslimaini, what happened over here?
Ya noon
Yeah,
added.
noon.
Instead
We
of
have
alif
added
noon.
ya and noon. Okay, so same, the fatha remain as it is, right? In Muslimani we have a fatha on meme. So that fatha is remaining and we are just adding ya with sukoon and noon with kasra with it. And now we have what status? Nasab
Nasab.
status.
Nasab.
Muslimaini. And the good thing is that jar status and nasab status would be the same. That means that we have to less to memorize, right? So Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Now you're gonna ask me a question that okay, how I would know that this is nasab or jar, right?
Yes.
But alhamdulillah, as we go in our studies, there are very clear sign to know that okay, this is nasab and this is jar. Because jar, for jar only two reasons. And alhamdulillah, we have learned these two reasons for any ism to be jar, right? What are these two reasons? Anyone remind me?
Yeah, can I say?
Hmm?
One is if half of jar is before the ism, then the ism will be jar in condition.
Hmm?
And another is mudaf ilayhi.
Exactly, right? So when it will become mudaf ilayhi, we will know that okay, it is mudaf ilayhi, so it is jar. It is not nasab. Or if there is going to be harfu jar before that, we would know. Okay, so this harfu jar is making it majroor, right? So there is never ever is any confusion about it. So do not get overwhelmed that oh, it is hard, I won't be able to recognize nasab and jar because they are same. I did not see any problem, right? So many classes I have taught, so alhamdulillah, the students are smart enough to recognize as they go in their studies, right? So Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. So Muslimani is to Rafa, Muslimaini to Nasab, Muslimaini to Jar. Right? So this is how you're gonna memorize it. Then comes our plural. Plurals are 3 or more than 3, right?
Yes.
Now Muslimuna. So for our plural, what is the combination? You're gonna remember the combination una, ina, ina. For what is the name of this combination for our dual one? You're gonna say ani, aini, aini. Ani, aini, aini. Ani, aini, aini is dual combination, and una, ina, ina is our plural combination. Sound like monkey talk, right? But inshallah, that's gonna be very helpful if you remember that way, okay?
Okay.
So Muslimuna is plural and rafa. Muslimina is plural and nasab. Muslimina again, plural and jar. And now look at these two words, Muslimaini and Muslimina. If you are not paying attention, you're gonna definitely fall into that confusion that, okay, they look same, but what is the difference?
The
What's
meme
the
has a
difference?
the meme has a fatha and the meme has a kasra.
Exactly, only that difference. Okay, only that difference in between them. That's why we need to pay really good attention to know, okay, if it is plural or dual, otherwise you're gonna be confused. So our plural combination is una, ina, ina. And dual combination is ani, aini, aini. Right? So if you remember that, okay, there is going to be a difference between on the last letter of that ism. Meme is the last letter of that ism, right? So in dual, it is going to take a fatha, and in plural, it is going to take a kasra. So then it, alhamdulillah, it would be clear. So now in this chart,
So one question. So the third combination, this one is just for living things,
Muslimuna,
and the
yeah, only for,
Muslimuna,
yes,
and the second one for both,
yeah, this
and
is for both. Yeah.
and the first one is for just for mufrad, like singular.
Yeah,
Living
this,
or never living, both.
yeah, obviously, because every
Okay.
ism gonna have some haraka, right?
Okay.
And the default state of any ism is dhammas, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so now comes our feminine chart. So muslimatun, muslimatan, and muslimatin, rafa nasab jar, right? And in combination. Now comes our dual. So now this ta will open up. This ta of ta marbuta will become the normal ta, right? And then we are going to add alif with it and noon with it, and you have muslimatani. Make sense?
Yes.
Muslimatani, muslimataini, muslimataini.
Yes.
And again, this combination could be for anything. The dual combination is for anything. You wanna make anything dual, just add alif noon. And that's it. Then comes our plural, feminine plural. Now it would be muslimatun. Why I'm saying matun? Because we need to make it long. Otherwise, if you just say muslimatun, then it's gonna sound like this one over here, the singular one,
Yes.
right? So that's why you need to say muslimatun, muslimatin, and muslimatin. So now another confusion. You're gonna see this one over here, right? You're gonna say, oh, this is jar in status. Is it jar in status?
No.
It could be jar in status because nasab and jar are same, right? But before you jump to the conclusion, you need to see that, okay, this is a combination actually. Atun, atin, atin is a combination, right? So it could be nasab or it could be jar, right? So that's why we need to be aware of it, that there is overlap, right? And we know that, okay, there are not many reasons for any ism to be jar, so it's not any problem. So who can sing that Muslimun chart for me? Singular, sorry, the masculine and feminine both.
Let me try, sister.
Go ahead.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina for the masculine. And for the feminine, Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini. Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin.
Very good. Very good. Okay, if I ask you what is Muslimaini, how many Muslims? What should be your answer? Muslimaini.
Two Muslims.
Two
Lady.
Muslims.
Hmm?
Muslimaini,
Mine, yeah, for male. Yeah, two.
two. And what is the status?
Nasab or jar?
Very good. Very good. And if you hear Muslimuna,
More than two Muslims.
Jama.
That is
Jama,
plural.
and status?
Plural. No?
Rafa.
Status, Rafa.
Rafa, yes.
Okay,
Status
so
is
whenever we seeing these combination, so basically combination, we are going to over here, we are figuring out what is the status, right? So
Okay.
Muslimuna status is Rafa. Very good. Okay, what about Muslimatin?
Muslimatin. Muslimatin nasab, more than two Muslims for female.
Jama for female.
Nasab or jar. Yeah.
Nasab or jar, right?
Okay.
And Jama and feminine.
Okay.
Right? So basically three things. Muslimatin is feminine, that is plural, right? And that could be nasab or jar.
Yeah.
So this is how you should be answering. And that is having ending combination. So actually 4 things you need to mention when I ask you. Okay?
Sister, I have a question.
Hmm?
Muslimatin always for the lady, the feminine, but for Muslimun, always male or female could be there.
We are coming towards it.
Okay.
We are going to dissect this chart. So don't worry, inshallah. Okay, now over here, just to you guys have an idea how to use it, how you're gonna see it in action. So Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, ending combination. Everyone agree?
Yes.
Because they are mufrid, singularism. Now Muslim, yeah, ending sound, yes, ending sound, yeah. So now Muslimani, Muslimaini, and Muslimaini. We are saying that Muslimani is Rafa, right?
Yes.
Muslimani is Rafa. What is my proof? If I say Nasara Muslimun, what is the translation Nasara Muslimun?
I helped a Muslim.
No,
He
Muslimun.
helped
Nasara, okay, sorry, he
Muslim.
helped a Muslim. Sorry.
Nasara.
Muslim help.
Helped Muslim.
Muslim helped.
Muslimun is Rafa over there.
Sorry.
Because that means that
Is this a Muslim helped?
yeah,
Yes.
a
A
Muslim
Muslim
helped.
help. Yeah.
Okay, so the Muslim is the doer over here. Muslimun. This is the doer, right? Now if I say Nasara Muslimani.
Nasara, two
Muslims helped.
Two Muslim.
Yes, 2 Muslims help,
helped. Yeah.
right? So
Yes.
Muslimani is basically Rafa over here. This is the doer, right? Everyone?
Yes.
So Muslimani is the doer over here. So 2 Muslims help. Now Musliman or Muslimaini is our nasab status, right? So this man is telling us that is nasab, this is ending sound, and this maini or aini, right? This combination is telling us that it is nasab or jar. Now if I say ra'aytu, what is ra'aytu mean?
I saw.
I saw.
I saw. All right. So I saw, I'm the doer over here. I saw who? Detail.
A Muslim.
A Muslim, as Musliman.
Yes. So I saw a Muslim, or I can say ra'aytu muslimaini.
Two Muslims. Yeah.
Two Muslims.
Right. So I saw 2 Muslims. See?
How
And
we
you
know
will
there's a I inside Ra'aytu?
No, we
I
didn't do a fail yet. So hold
Okay.
your horses, inshallah, one day. But since I'm telling you over here, so you can believe me, okay? Yeah, okay, next one, Muslimin. And then we have Muslimaini, right? Now I want to say Baytu Muslimin. What is the translation Baytu Muslimin?
House of
House of a
House of a
Muslim.
Muslim.
house of a Muslim.
House of a Muslim,
Muslim.
right?
Muslimani.
Now if I say Baytu Muslimaini,
House of two
House
House
of
of two
Muslims.
Muslims.
two Muslims. Many.
house of two Muslims, right? House of two Muslims. So this Muslimaini is jar. This is basically mudaf ilayhi, right? Right, everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So Muslimaini is mudaf ilayhi, and mudaf ilayhi is always jar.
Jar.
So Muslimaini, right? So this is same. You can play around with this Muslimatun, right?
Yeah.
So now
Mhm.
let's do this little practice. Salihun. What is salihun mean?
A righteous person.
Righteous.
Pious.
A righteous person. So can we say the whole Muslimun chart with salihun?
Yes.
Yeah, I can try, sister.
Go ahead.
Swalihun, swalihan, swalihin.
Hmm?
Swalihani, swalihaini, swalihan,
Hmm?
swalihuna, swalihina, swalihina.
Very good. And
And for
then
the
ladies.
ladies, swalihatun, swalihatan, swalihatin. Swalihatani, swalihataini, swalihataini. Swalihatun, swalihatin, swalihatin.
Very good. MashaAllah. Barakallahu feeki. Beautiful. Okay. Same we can do with kafir, right? And so let's do the kitabun one. Who is ready for kitabun?
I do it. Okay. Kitabun, kitaban, kitabin, kitabani, kitabaini, kitabaini, kitabuna, kitabina,
Can we do kitabuna?
Kutub.
Oh no. No. It's
That is
it's
forgiving. Okay.
so
Yeah. So that is something different. We're not gonna do it today, right?
okay.
Just leave that
Okay.
alone. And can we do the lady version with that kitab?
No.
No, because
No?
it's non-living.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for kitabun. Now with qalamun.
Same.
Same thing.
Same.
Same thing.
Jannatun, same. Baitun, same.
Mhm.
Rasulun.
Same.
No.
Same. No, Rasul we can do that. Rasul
Yeah,
is
I can do
Rasul
full
is
Muslim
complete.
also.
right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now, so you got the idea. Alhamdulillah. Let's see. Now, Nasara Muslimun, singular. Nasara Muslimani, right? Dual. And even I can say Nasara Muslimuna, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would be the translation? Nasara Muslimuna?
Muslims help.
Yeah,
Friends.
group of Muslims
Yeah,
help,
All Muslims
right?
help.
All these Muslims, the group of Muslims helped.
Mm.
So these are all example of being Rafa. Raitu Musliman or Muslimaini or Muslimina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Baitu Muslimin or Muslimaini or Baitu Muslimina, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now this combination is used for living being which include angels. So we are talking about this una combination. So this una, ina combination is used for living beings, which includes angels, jinns, and human beings. But this is an inclusive combination, meaning which include men and women, both in it, right? Because in Quran Pak we see using the word mu'minuna, qad aflaha al-mu'minun. What is the meaning of qad aflaha al-mu'minun?
Victorious are the Muslims.
Successful, no? Successful.
So Allah
Okay.
subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving certification over there
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
certainly, and qad means basically already happened, right?
Mhm.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving certification to the believers who have reached to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala already, who have met Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that certainly these believers are successful, right? They succeeded. Now, do you think this is only talking about men,
No.
No,
No.
both of them.
right? So this is our proof that this una combination is inclusive and ladies are also part of it, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says lil kafirin azabu muhin, and now this kafirin is not only the man, right? There are ladies as well. So these are some proof that it includes both in it. So this una ina combination, yes, it has it is dedicated to only living things and the beings that has intellect like angels and jinns, but the women are also included in it. We need to remember that. Then what about atun combination over here?
Only
So atun combination, is men included in it?
No.
No.
No. Okay, so you see, they are sharing this combination and then they have this thing exclusive for them, subhanallah. Right? Ladies,
Yes.
ladies, ladies, subhanallah. And we still say that, okay, Islam does not give us our rights. Women are suppressed, huh? Does it look like suppressed?
No.
They are everywhere.
Extra advantage.
Exactly. Right? So we need to remember that this atun combination is only for ladies, but ladies are generous enough that they are sharing this combination with non-living things as well.
Subhanallah.
Okay, because we have the word sayyaratun, right?
Mhm.
What is sayyaratun mean?
Non-living cars.
Car. How we can make it plural?
Sayyaratun.
Sayyaratun.
Ratun, sayyaratun, sayyaratin.
So you will see this combination with that. Okay.
Yes.
So sayyaratun. That is, so they are sharing this combination with the non-living things we need to remember. And then we were doing the word kitabun, right? So kitabun, over here is kalamun, kalaman, kalamin, kalamani, kalamaini, kalamaini. So dual is fine. But when it comes to plural, then these kind of plural are called broken plural. Why broken plural? Because this una ina combination, una ina and atin, this combination is considered as regular plural. Okay, so in Arabic they are basically regular plural, like we say pen. And what is the plural of pen? Sorry, pens.
Friends. Urdu akhlaq.
Okay, right? So just we add s to make anything plural in
Yes.
English. But sometimes this is not the case, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you have the word child. Now make it a plural.
Children.
Children.
Children. We didn't add s to it,
No.
right? Or we have the word potato.
Oh.
Make it plural.
Potato.
You're gonna
Potatoes.
Yes, added yes.
we add es, right?
Mhm.
So regular plural is basically adding s, right?
Mm.
But then we have some exceptions, and that is basically idea in Arabic is broken plural, because in Muslimun what we are seeing mim, sin, lam, mim, right? So these are the letters mim, sin, lam, mim. Do you see mim, sin, lam, mim in the same order in Muslimuna?
Yes.
Right? Everything is intact. We just added something. We just added waw noon,
Yes.
right? So that's why they are regular plural. But in aklamun, what happened? The
It's
order
like
is not there,
Real
right?
extra
position is
letters with
changed.
it.
Others
Yeah.
disturbed.
Yes, the order is not there. And yes, kaf, lam, mim are there, right? We can see kaf, lam, and mim, right? But some few things are, some letters are being added here and there. So the real order is not intact, right? So that's why they are called broken plural. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
So that gonna happen with non-living things when we are making them plural. So same is kitabun would become kutubun,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Kutubun. And then we can say kutuban and kutubin. So now we need to be very careful. They're gonna look like ending sound, right?
Yes.
But we should know, we should have enough vocabulary. We can look at the translation or meaning of that word, that if that word is mufrid or it is plural, right? So then in that case, it's gonna basically matching with ending sound, right? And we are going to look at it, its status basically with as an ending sound, right? Kitabun is rafa and kitaban is nasab and kitabin is jar, right? So you guys are getting everything or too much?
So the third one, the one you are talking about, the broken plural,
Hmm?
I'm confused in that one. So you
Hmm?
said if it is not regular plural,
Which one
then
are
we
regular plural first of all?
uh, like the one like a Muslimuna chart. So
So
una
una, ina,
and ina combination is regular one. So
yeah,
if it's okay, so my understanding is if it's non-human and it's not regular plural, then we change it into broken plural, and it looks like ending combination, but
not ending
it's
combination, ending sound.
ending sound. It looks like ending sound,
Hmm?
but it's not.
Yes, they
But it's not.
are basically, we are going to, yes, recognize their status as ending sound. Okay,
Oh,
they
okay.
have ending sound, but
They have.
in the translation we should know, right, if we are
Hmm.
talking about mufridism or pluralism,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna come as when we are strong in vocabulary. So basically the idea over here is that una ina combination is going, and atun atin combination, both are going to use for living things, but rather I need to stick just with una ina, right? Because atun can be used for non-living things as well. So this una ina combination is going to be used for
Living things.
for living things, right? This una ina combination, and they are basically regular plural. Even atun, when it comes to regular plural, even atun, atin combination, yes, you are going to consider them as regular plural. Why regular plural? Because their order is intact before the combination, right?
Mhm.
So that's why we're gonna consider them as a regular plural.
Yeah.
But we are going to, whenever there is non-living thing, right? When there are non-living things and they have different kind of pattern to make them plural. For example, you can see kutubun, right? So kutubun is not matching like aklamun, right?
Yes.
So it is different way to make it plural for kitab, and there is different way to make kalam plural, right? And
Yes.
in that case, we say even kitabun and even kalamun, kaf, lam, mim, this order is not intact over here in aklamun when we are making it plural. So now in that case, we're gonna call these kind of plural as broken plural.
Sister,
Okay.
the Rasulun plural is Rusul. That is living.
Yes. So this living, now these living one, that is another patari to open. I don't want to go there, but now you are asking a question. So now when we have plural over here, this combination, this human one, right? Now
Mhm.
there is going to be a choice we will see. For Rasulun,
Mhm.
Rasulun is singular, then Rasulani is dual, and then it should be Rasuluna, right?
Yeah.
But in Quran Pak, you don't see Rasuluna, rather, what do you see?
Rusul.
Rasulun.
Rusulun, broken plural,
Hmm.
right? So there is not like, it's not compulsory or obligation over here that these living things always going to be the regular plural. Yes, they could be like broken plurals, right? So there is a choice basically.
So if
We
like
could write
non-human broken plural, if we use rather than kalamun, we use nehrun. So nehrun, nehrani?
You mean river? Nahrun?
Nehar.
Yeah, lake. Yeah.
Anhar.
Okay. But so what is the dual for that? Na Naharani?
Yeah, Nahrani.
Yeah.
So for
Oh,
dual,
okay.
you need to just add alif noon. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, only the problem
Bahrain.
is when we are making them plural, there are going to be different ways to make them plural. Like for
So
Nahrun, you said it's
Anhar.
Anharun, right?
Mhm.
So
okay.
Anharun.
So in Musanna, we don't have to change anything if it's
No.
like a non-human. But if it's the plural, the ending combination for non-human, then we have to change it to like broken plural and then work accordingly. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Sister,
basically,
always the non-living.
non-living things, when we are making them plural, they are mostly going to be broken plural.
Okay. Mostly, not always, no, sister?
No, I should say always,
Okay.
right?
Non,
Because we cannot have una in a combination for
non-living.
non-living things, right?
Non.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But for
So,
Atin, we have the non-living thing also for the
yeah, I'm
combination.
talking about just una in a combination.
Una ina, yeah.
Yeah. I already mentioned atun combination can share the non-living things, right? Yeah, they are sharing. Okay, so that was all about this chart. Ask me any question if you are confused.
Yeah, what will be the plural of Jannat? Jannatun?
Jannatun.
Yeah.
So that is falling, basically that is taking combination over here, right? And in combination, Jannatun, Muslimatun,
Okay.
right? Over here. So ayatun, one ayah, right? So
Yeah.
ayatani, right? We're gonna take this root over here because this is feminine. It has ta marbuta,
Yes.
right? So ayatani, and then ayatun, right?
Okay. Oh,
Then sama, sky. Sama, if you guys remember, that fall in the category of Arab sarso,
yes.
feminine, right?
Samawati.
Right. So then it would be samawatun or samawatin.
What will be the dual?
Dual is samavani. I can, because actually root letter are seen, meme, and wow. So I think that
Samavani.
would be samavani.
Okay.
So for Atun and Atin combination, we
Hmm?
have living plus
No,
non-living,
yeah.
and then it's a regular plural.
Hmm?
We don't have broken plural for that. Or
Yeah.
and non-living, we have a same pattern.
No,
Same
non-living.
pattern, but
Like for non-living, for una ina combination, we have broken plural. Okay, but for Atun Atin, we have the same pattern. Like samavatun, samavatin. We don't have a kutubun, like kutubun combination in Atun and Atin.
Yeah, because non-living thing mostly can take this atun combination, right? Because non-living things are sharing with that, right? But sometimes not everything we're gonna for non-living, when we are making non-living and feminine, right? So
Yes.
not they are always going to follow atun pattern. Sometimes obviously they can have broken plural. You can
Oh,
understand
okay.
that way. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. But for una ina combination, this is human plural, right? So we are going to just keep it for living things, and we are not going to add una ina combination for non-living things. This is basically haram. Okay. So if you still not clear, we will do some practice, and inshallah it will make sense. Otherwise, you guys can listen to recording one more time.
Ustada,
Yes.
that one question. So I just trying to understand. So for all living masculine, jama muzakkar, but non-living masculine, like kitabun, bakaram, those are no, broken plural, right? Mostly.
Yeah, you can think that way.
Kolamun, kitabun.
Because when you're gonna have ta marbuta, right? So then mostly you're gonna go over here with this one, right?
So that will be feminine.
Yeah. So then you're gonna use this combination, atun combination, for making it plural, because this atun combination can be shared with the non-living things, right? But when you do not have ta marbuta, right, then most likely your plural would be broken plural.
Okay. So like non-living masculine take mostly broken plural, and non-living feminine mostly take sound plural.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
But Utsaza, Nisaun and Amratun example is Amratun is feminine but broken plural, right?
That is different. You know, always there is going to be exception. Nisaun, right, is ladies, and that is, then it has imraatun is the singular. I'm now mixing up.
Imra.
Plural. Imraatun.
Imratun singular, Nisaun plural.
Yeah, exactly. So imraatun is singular,
Yes.
right? And now we are not saying imraatun. Rather, its plural is broken plural. Nisaun is the plural of it.
So is this Nisaun is broken plural, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna count as broken.
From noon, not
Okay, lot of there are going to be exception, right? When we comes to Arabic learning, we need to make up our mind that whatever we are learning, like we always going to find exception on it, right? And we cannot learn everything in one day, right? So whatever we have learned, just absorb that, inshallah, and we will keep building on that, inshallah. Clear?
Yes.
Because this discussion is not going to end.
Yeah,
There are a
we-
lot to remember and learn about these combinations and stuff, right? Okay, now let's see. Is the word Rafa, Nasab or Jar? So Muslimatun,
Rafa.
Rafa.
what is your clue?
Tanween.
Tanween.
And Tamar
Why
Buta.
Tanween?
Tamar Bhuta and Tamar.
And is
Damatine
that
and
ending sound, ending combination?
Sound.
Ending sound.
Okay, is that singular or plural?
singular.
Singular.
Singular. Okay, so we should ask all these questions to ourselves because it could be broken plural, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because broken plural also have ending sound.
Mm.
So then we need to just educate ourselves that this is basically singular. So over here we're gonna call this is Rafa. Okay, what about Muslimina?
Nasab and Jar.
Ending
Ending
combination.
combination.
What kind of combination?
Nasab and Jar.
Ina.
Nasab or jar, yeah, but
Ina.
It's Musanna.
Ina combination.
No, plural.
Plural combination.
that's what I want to recognize properly. If it was Muslimaini,
Then it
two
was.
things.
Yeah.
This one.
Now we
Okay,
do
two things. One is that meme gonna have fatha and this noon gonna have a kasra. Then it is dual, right? Then it is dual nasab or jar. But this one is Musli Meena.
Meena.
It has
Plural.
kasra, right?
Plural.
And then it has fatha on the noon.
Opposite of the what is in the pair. Just exactly
Exactly.
opposite.
Okay,
Plural.
so we need to remember that. So this is basically plural.
Plural nasab jar.
Yes. So this is plural and this is nasab and jar. Someone is saying rafa. What is your clue for this having as a rafa?
Muslimatun.
Huh? Oh, you are talking about the number 9?
Yeah, Muslimatun probably.
Okay. So now Muslimatani.
It's Musanna and Rafa.
Is it dual and Rafa and
And feminine.
Is that ending sound or ending combination? First of all, tell me about ending sound and ending combination. Then we are going to come to the status.
Ending combination.
Ending combination.
Ending combination.
What kind of combination is it?
Dual.
Feminine.
Dual feminine.
Musanna.
Very good. So this is dual and feminine and musanna, right? So muslimatani, ani combination. And now you can tell me the status. What is the
Rafa.
status?
Rafa.
Rafa, because ani is the Rafa. Muslimatani, 2 Muslim ladies. So they are the doer over here, right?
Yeah.
Then we have Muslimun Ending
is
sound or combination?
Sound,
Ending
ending
sound.
sound,
Rafa.
and masculine.
Mufrad.
Masculine,
Rafa.
singular, Rafa.
Rafa.
Okay, so this is ending sound, and that is Rafa, and that is singular.
Mhm.
Okay. Muslimani.
Muslimani.
Ending combination,
Combination.
plural, masculine,
It's
and Rafa.
it's a dual.
Sorry, dual, not plural. I mean, sorry, musanna. Musanna.
Musanna.
Oh,
Ani.
Musanna, masculine, and Rafa, and ending sound.
Next one.
Combination.
ending sound combination. No?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Combo.
ending combination.
Ending
Ani.
combination.
Yeah.
Next one, Muslimatin.
Muslima. Yeah, female.
And
Rafa.
ending combination,
Nasab or jar. Atin.
Atin. Yeah.
Nasab or
Feminine,
jar, and
feminine,
this is combination.
And Jama.
And
Combination.
Jama, feminine.
Plural. Plural. Feminine.
Okay, what about Muslimin?
It's
Rafa.
it's jar, it's ending sound,
Mufrad singular.
masculine, singular, and
Yeah.
jar in status.
That's
Good, okay. Muslimataini.
Nasab or
It's
jar.
ending combination, and it's feminine, it's nasab and jar, and that's it, and feminine.
And what kind of combination is it?
Ending combination.
feminine.
What kind? Like
It's a
when
pair,
we have-
the musanna.
exactly. Just saying that combination is not good enough. We need to explain the combination, right? Because how many different kinds of combination we know?
Two types.
3.
Male two, female two.
No, first we know the dual combination, right? So dual is basically masculine, feminine, same. Ani, aini, aini. Then we have una, ina, ina, and that is masculine combination, masculine plural one. And then we have at, una, atin, atin.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna count them as a 3 combination. So you need to explain what kind of combination is it. Then we have Musliman.
Nasab. Ending.
It's ending sound, masculine, nasab, and singular.
Okay, Muslimuna.
It's ending
It's
combination.
ending
It's
combination.
plural,
It's
masculine,
Rafa.
and Rafa.
Good. And Muslimaini.
It's ending combination. It's masculine. It's
Dual.
musanna. Yeah, it's musanna and it is masculine.
Nasab or jar.
Yeah, nasab and jar.
Nasab or jar. Yeah. Muslimatun.
Ending sound.
Again.
Sorry, ending combination, and it's feminine, and it is Rafa, and it is yeah, Rafa.
Plural.
Plural.
Yeah, plural, ladies. Okay. Now, a Muslim woman traveled. What kind of, from this Muslim woman chart, what word we are going to pick? A Muslim woman traveled.
It's Rafa.
It's Rafa.
Which one? Say the word.
Muslimat.
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun.
Sorry,
Muslimatun.
Muslima. It's Muslimatun, a Muslim woman.
Yeah, so you're gonna pick Muslimatun, Rafa, right? Because she is the doer. She is the one who is traveling.
Yeah.
The religion of a Muslim is Islam.
Muslimin. Muslimun.
Muslimin.
Muslimun.
Rafa.
Okay. First,
Muslimin.
give me the status of this Muslim.
It's jar.
Why jar?
Off.
Off, after off.
So
After
this is basically mudaf ilayhi,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
This is mudaf ilayhi. So which one we should pick for it?
Muslimin.
Yeah, this one, Muslimin. I met a Muslim woman.
Nasab.
Muslimatan.
No.
I met a Muslim woman. Yes.
Muslima.
Muslimatan.
Muslimatan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nasab.
The religion of Muslims is Islam.
It's jar.
Muslimina.
Muslimina.
Combination.
Muslimina.
Yes, this Muslimina, nasab or jar, right?
Yeah. Because
So
it's
because
that-
this is
it's not nasab, it's a jar, right? Because
mudaf ilayhi, yes.
mudaf
Muslim. Jar.
plural jar.
So you're gonna use Muslimina because they are same. That's why I said that.
No. Yeah. You told that just see the context of the statement.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's
Muslim. Use, okay?
rubble.
Then two Muslims traveled.
Muslimat.
Muslimatani.
Musliman.
Muslimani, sorry, not Tani. Muslimani.
Yeah, this is not ladies. Two Muslims
Muslimani.
traveled, right?
Muslimani.
Now
Rafa.
they are the doer, they are the rafa,
Yeah.
right? So Musliman. Now Muslims traveled.
Muslimuna. Rafa.
Yes, rafa, Muslimuna.
Rafa.
I met a Muslim.
Musliman.
Musliman.
Musliman, yes. The religion of two Muslims is Islam.
Muslimaini.
Muslimaini.
Yes, jar mudaf ilayhi, right?
And
So Muslimain. I met Muslims.
Muslimina.
Nasab.
Muslimina, nasab one, yes. The house of a Muslim woman is clean.
The house of
Muslimatin. Muslimatin. Jar.
Jar. Yes, Muslimatin. So this is mudaf ilayhi over here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Okay, now we have, I think I can take 15 more minutes and we can do something important over here, which is, if you guys remember, we did independent pronoun, right? But these independent pronouns, there are basically two kinds of pronouns. One are called independent pronoun, the other one called attached pronoun, right? So independent pronoun, what is the status of independent pronoun?
Rafa.
Always Rafa.
One proper, no?
Yeah, they are proper. All pronouns are proper. Okay. So doesn't matter independent or attached, they are always going to be proper. One thing. Now, other thing we are learning today is that independent pronoun, they are always Rafa. Independent pronoun, they are always going to be Rafa. But attached pronoun, they can be either Nasab or Jar. Can someone repeat what I said?
Independent pronoun are Rafa and attached pronoun can be Nasab or Jar.
Yes. So these attached pronoun are never going to be Rafa in status. Attached pronoun are never ever going to be Rafa in status. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So their status is going to be either Nasab or Jar. And today we are going to learn that these these attached pronoun can be mudaf ilayhi. So basically the whole, whatever we are going to talk about is attached pronoun being mudaf ilayhi. And mudaf ilayhi is always what? Jar in status,
Jar
right?
in status.
So basically we are going to learn another way of making idafa fragment, right? Someone can remind me what is idafa fragment?
Ism plus ism.
Hmm?
The first ism can be of any status, but the second ism, mudaf ilayh, is always jar in status.
Hmm? And how many different ways we learn to make idafa fragment?
With ism and then with pronoun.
We didn't talk about pronoun, I think.
Harf.
Harf. Harf is not.
Special
Then
mudaf.
is it? So, yeah, okay, yeah, special mudaf.
Special mudaf, right?
Yeah.
So we learned that, okay, there is going to be an ism, right? First ism, basically this is ism and ism fragment. The first ism we need to make it light, no al, right? Then it qualify for our mudaf. And after that, there is going to be another ism which is going to be jar in status. We are going to label it as a mudaf ilayhi. This is one way to make idafa fragment. Everyone is clear? Second way, we learned that there is going to be some special mudaf. There are going to be some special, we can call them zarf, right? Adverb, time and place of action, right? Qabla, bada, fauka, tahta, right? All these asma, they are ism, right? All
Yes.
these asma come as a mudaf, and after them we need ism, jar in status, which is going to be our mudaf ilayhi, right? So this we already learned. I don't know what lesson number was it, but this is what we already learned. Then we have some other words, special mudaf. We are calling them ghayru, ayyu, badu, right? I'm hoping that you have memorized all these lists. So they are always going to play the role of mudaf, and after them is ism, jar in status is their mudaf ilayhi. So now the last way to have mudaf or idafa fragment, I should say, is that we're gonna have one ism, and after that ism we are going to attach these attached pronoun, and there you go, we have idafa fragment. The example is baitun, a house. Now I want to say baitu, who or his house, I want to say, right? If I want to say his house, I'm using singular one, right? I cannot say baitu huwa, right?
Yes.
Baitu huwa is not the right way to say his house. Rather, I'm gonna say baitu hu, right? When I say baitu hu, that means his house. Now okay, let's go through this chart first. So basically what was our independent pronoun were huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, right? Now our attached pronoun would, if we're just singing our attached pronoun, it's gonna go like who, huma, whom. So ignore these he for a bit, and I'm gonna explain what is that. Okay, so this is basically some exceptions, okay? So who, huma, whom, ha, huma, hunna. Can someone say that for me?
Who, huma, whom, he, huma, hunna.
Not he, ha.
Huma.
One more time.
Huwa,
One person at a time.
Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna.
Okay, Now attached pronoun. These were independent. Now attached one.
Hu, huma,
Okay.
hum,
Hu,
ha,
huma,
huma, hunna.
ha, huma, hunna.
One more time.
Hu,
Hu,
huma, hum,
hu,
ha, huma,
ha,
hunna.
huma, hunna.
Yes. So who, huma, whom, ha, huma, hunna. So now I wanna put bait with it. So how it gonna, yeah. So it will be. Can someone say that?
Baituhu.
Next.
Baituhuma,
Baituhuma.
baituhum,
Baituhum.
Okay. Then
baituha,
Baituha,
baituha
Baituhuma,
and
baituhunna.
Baituhunna.
what is the translation? Baituhunna.
The
House
house
of
of those
all those
ladies.
ladies.
Their house. Their house.
Their house, and in the bracket for there you can say feminine.
Feminine.
Feminine plural.
Yeah.
Okay. Baituhum.
Baituhum.
Their house.
Their house.
Their house. Right.
Masculine, plural.
Male plural.
Exactly. So now you can see that how it, we are saying that this is idafa fragment,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because idafa fragment all there because something belongs to them,
The system. Yeah.
right? So this is basically idafa fragment. So how we gonna remember this idafa fragment? Ism plus attached pronoun. Ism plus attached pronoun. Always the result is what?
Idafa fragment.
Idafa fragment. And in that
So
case,
even
the
though,
attached pronoun would be our mudaf ilayhi.
okay, so even though we have a Dhamma, it's idafa
Yeah,
fragment.
exactly.
Baituhu. Okay.
Because these attached pronoun,
They are mabni.
we are saying this huwa is rafa, but it is ending on fatha over there, right?
Yes.
Huma. What is the status of huma?
Rafa.
Rafa,
Well,
right? But it is not taking dhamma. What about whom?
So again, Rafa.
Rafa, even though it is ending on schoon. So we need to remember that these pronouns are mabni basically, right? So they are not going to show us rafa nasab status as the regular ism shows. So yes, even though there is who, right? But this is jar in status in that case when we have baitu who. So if I'm labeling baitu, I'm gonna say baitu is my mudaf and who is mudaf ilayhi. Huma is my mudaf ilayhi in that case. Whom is my mudaf ilayhi in that case. Right? Now comes to why it is he over here. We have who or he.
Like
Sometimes in Quran Pak you will see that instead of who, he is used. What is the reason? This is just for the fluency. If I put fi over here, what is fi? What kind of word is fi?
harf jar.
What we are expecting after that?
Fi baitihi.
Baiti is a majroor,
Yes.
right? So that's why you see baiti. Who is making this baiti jar? This fi.
Fi.
And when, in that case, when the ism is having kasra, right? And I need to attach pronoun with it, then this attached pronoun also take a kasra. Just for the fluency. Okay? The meanings are same. Fi baitihi, in his house, and now baiti is my mudaf and he is my mudaf ilayhi. Fi is harfu jar, baiti is ism masroor, then baiti is mudaf and he is mudaf ilayhi. Making sense? Yes.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
Sir, by tihi, there are two fragments here, no? By fi, by ti one, that is jar majrur, and by tihi is idafa fragment.
Did I not said that?
Oh, I did. I just.
Okay. Then next one, fi baitihima. So again, fi is harfu jar, baiti is ism majroor, then baiti is mudaf and hima is my mudaf ilayhi. Again, fi baitihim, right? So these with the dhamma or with kasra, right? Doesn't matter. This is just for the fluency. So if you just remember who, whom, whom, that is good enough. But you should know that sometimes this who can be he. This huma can be hima. Okay, baiti hima you see over here, right? Baiti him you see over here, right? So this is just for the fluency.
So the status of ha will change.
Status of
Ha, like the nasab from the rafa, the ha will take the jar. Like
which
instead of ma, it will be hima. Instead
huh?
of it will be him. So the ha will only change. Like the meme doesn't change, only ha will change.
Yeah. Why it is changing? There is no reason. Just for the fluency, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So huma will become hima and whom will become him, right?
So
And
I
whom
think
will
I
be
think
he.
rather than saying that ha is changing, we have to say like pronoun take kasra for fluency. That make more sense. If we just say ha, then we
Because
are
whatever is going to be attached with this one, right?
Yes.
So that's why it is taking kasra,
Yes.
right?
Yes. The ha is taken.
Because everything, whatever we are attaching to this hima, basically we are attaching over here.
Yes.
Kitabi hima, right? Kalami hima,
Yes.
right? So that's why basically change is happening over here. Okay, so that was baituhu, baituhuma, baituhum, then baituha, baituhuma, and baituhunna, right?
Yes.
So now if I give you the word rabbun, what is rabbun mean?
Lord. Rab.
Rab. Now can you guys turn that into idafa fragment with these third person attached pronouns?
Rabbuhu,
Rabbu.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhuma, Rabbuhum,
Hmm?
Rabbuha, Rabbuhuma,
Hmm?
Rabbuhunna.
Hmm? Yes.
Yes,
What is rabbuhunna mean?
it's their Rab, all the ladies' Rab, all of
Yeah.
them, their
Yeah. And rabbuhu,
his Rab,
his rab. Good. Okay, now kalamun.
Qalamuhu.
Hmm?
Qalamuma.
Hmm?
Qalamuhum.
Hmm?
Qalamuhuma. Qalamuhunna.
Hmm? Good. Okay, if I let's say, take kitabun, right? And kitabun, I have fi kitabi in the book.
So fi kitabihi.
Hmm?
Fi kitabihima.
Hmm?
Kitabihim.
Hmm.
Then fi
Fi kitabiha.
fi kitabiha. Fi kitabihima.
Bihima. Hmm?
Kitab.
Fi kitabihinna.
Yeah.
Okay, even though Over here, no change coming, but kitabi remain kitabi, right? Fi kitabiha, right?
Mhm.
Fi kitabiha, fi kitabihima, and fi kitabihinna.
Bihinna.
Now do with rasulun. So rasuluhu,
Rasulu.
Rusuluhuma, rusuluhum,
hmm,
rusuluha,
hmm,
rusuluhuma,
hmm.
rusuluhunna.
Yes. Okay, so I'm hoping that everything is making sense. Now comes anta. So this anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antuna, their cousins are who? Ka, kuma, kum,
Ikuma.
ki, kuma, kunna.
Kunna.
Right? So basically what you are doing, you are just changing this ta into ka.
Yes.
So wherever you see ta, you're gonna change into ka. So, and you are going to drop this an. So you have ka, drop this an, change this ta into ka, and now you have kuma,
Kuma.
right? Drop this an, change this ta into ka, you have kum. Change the drop this one, change into ki, ki kuma kunna, right? So we need to memorize all of them, right? Now baituku, baitukuma, baitukum, baituki, baitukuma, and baitukunna. So you're gonna use all these words, Rabbu, Rasulun, Kalamun, right? With that. Okay, for Ana, you're gonna have Ya. Just Ya. And we will see so many example in duas and everything, even in Quran. Rabbi. What does that mean?
My Rab.
My Rab. Right? Now,
No.
Kitab, right? You're gonna
Itabi.
say Kitabi.
Bi.
So you are adding this Ya Mutakallim. That is called Ya Mutakallim. My book. Right? Rasuli, my Rasul. Kalami, my pen. Baiti,
My house.
my house. So this Ya is what? Mudaf ilayhi. Right? Make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then for Nahnu, we're gonna have Na. Like we say Kita, Buna,
Kitabuna.
Rabbana.
Rabbana.
Rabbana, Rabbuna, right? Kitabuna, Kalamuna, Baituna. So this is how it gonna work. Now,
Sister,
yes.
is there any difference between attached pronoun in ana, that is in Sabanjar, ya mutakallim? See the sign of jar, ya, and the nasa like
Yeah,
different.
this is ni. I'm not gonna talk about it because that gonna come with fail.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Okay.
it use
Yeah,
in
so this,
attached pronoun.
yeah, that
As
is this ni gonna come with fail, and in that case, it is always going to be nasab in status. But we are not talking about that right now. Sorry, nasab. And we are talking about idafa fragment, right? So jar status is always going to be this ya.
okay, okay. So it's only
It's
as in
like Rabb.
be used.
Sorry?
It comes
In
like Rabbi Ja'alni.
the jar is as ya, right? Ya is used as jar in mudafilahi.
Yes, this ya
No,
is used as jar. Yeah.
no nasab.
Yeah, and this ni gonna be with fail, and in that case, it's gonna be nasab.
Okay, okay. Jazakallah khair.
Yeah, so that's why I'm ignoring. I'm not want to overwhelm to you, right? So too much to absorb then.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now what is the homework? The homework is that you are going to change all these words into Muslimun chart and translate it. So you should know what you're saying. Okay? Then what is the homework for these pronouns? You are going to attach all these 14 pronoun with that asma. Rabbun, Rasulun, Kitabun, we did few of them, right? So you're gonna play around with all these 14 pronoun with that.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. So that is the homework. I think we can end
Only
there.
the attached pronouns, Sadaji?
Yes. Yeah, not independent because we are creating idafa fragment, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so only attached pronoun you're gonna attach to it and you're gonna create idafa fragment with that. So with that, inshallah, we can end the session. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Quranil Hakim wa nafani wa iyyakum bi ayati wa zikril hakim. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifuna wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Jazakallahu khairan.